Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For those joining for the first time, this is not political, but it's a spiritual. Every Sunday, a group of us come together and we sing and dance, laugh, I hope, on this web that I think of that vibrates throughout the universe, throughout the world. And as we sing and dance, other people, other life forms feel that. So let's dance and sing out 2023, and let's sing and dance in 2024. What do we need to let go of? What do we need to bring in? And when I say the need word, it's almost like, what do we want? Not need so much. What do we want? And maybe we need. Let's just see. And we'll look at the cards. However these cards are laid out for you, whatever they mean is your interpretation is important to you. The cards that I'm using are Sacred Path Oracle, Beyond Lemuria, and True Black. I picked these cards, the Sacred Path Oracle, to give us a little bit of a ceremony on how we let something go, how we bring it in. The Beyond Lemuria row is all about the higher vibration, the life of being in the Garden of Eden. Very simplistic way of looking at that, I know. But there's a lot with the growing up in Lemuria, the lifestyle, the learning process of Lemuria. And then the True Black deck is, for me, it's all about the emptiness of creation. The True Black, where there is no light, there is no dark. We get to paint with our lightness in this true black space. And what we dance and how we dance as light workers in this space of true black is phenomenal. What are we creating? I remember being a kid and getting a flashlight, and we would draw in the night sky with a flashlight, with those, what was it, those glow sticks. I think they still make those things, extremely toxic, not very good for the planet, but they were pretty good for the imagination. All right, let's take a look. Sacred Path Oracle. What do we want to release? What do we want to bring in to our world? And how do we do it? Fire ceremony. Is that ceremony? Fire medicine. Passion and spontaneity. Fire medicine. I think about the ceremonies I do with fire, with writing what I want to let go of and what I want to bring into my life on a piece of paper, and then I burn each one, let it go into the universe. I release it, I bring it in, and it's the there's something happens with that fire ceremony. the hypnotic sense of just staring into a fire, letting go some of the things that we don't want to hang on to. And when you put something in the fire, it's hard to pull it out without getting burned. So once we decide that we want something different, sometimes it's the spontaneity of throwing it in the fire. And you throw something in the fire and you go, "Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done that." Too late. Too late. But it's a cleansing. Oh, it's so cleansing. Hypnotic cleansing. What do you see in the fire medicine? Second card that we get is nurturing. This year, I feel like there's going to be a lot of nurturing that is going to be needed. This 2024. 2023, there was a lot of nurturing too that we did. And maybe we didn't do it as well as we could have. Well, in 2024, we're going to have that chance again to work on it just a little bit better. And the last card I got, well, we got a bonus card because we got two. We got Kokopelli, fertility. And I love that little guy. He's playing his flute, playing his music on the web of creation. And we got the Moon Lodge retreat. Oftentimes, when we go into the Moon Lodge to retreat, I imagine that when I go into a teepee, a sweat lodge, and there is a fire in the center, and if there is a pipe that's being passed around, the smoke from the pipe, the oneness, the awareness, the information, spirituality coming from that smoke is inhaled by everyone in the Moon Lodge, in the teepee. And it's that quiet space where we get fertile images of nurturing and passion. So with this row up here, we have both passion and giving birth to something with retreat and nurturing. That's for me. That's what I get. The yin and yang of it. Beyond Lemuria, what do you say? Luminescence. What is the Lemurian energy all about? It's about shining your light. We as light warriors, warrioresses, this year is all about stepping out, showing up who we are, what we're all about. This is all about, and you can see the heart space, it's all about love. It's about nurturing. It's about growth. It's also about retreating a little bit. Passion and spontaneity, your luminescence, shining that brightly. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, the infinite. The infinite. This card is all about rebirth. finding out who we are on a soul level. The Lemurians were interdimensional beings. So they had part of themselves on Earth, but yet part of them was from a different dimension, a different reality, a different luminescence. Were they, certainly I believe that they were part of the creator energy, the creator force. And this card is suggesting, to me anyway, this the infinite card. It's all about rising up almost from the ashes. I mean, I see somehow I saw the phoenix rising in there, and it's a rebirth card. Scarab down there. All right. And the last card we get, oh, the Portal Keeper. Oh my gosh. The Portal Keeper. For those of y'all who heard us talking about Mount Shasta and that retreat that we went on, the Portal Keeper's name up there was Al. You can call us Al. So what does the Portal Keeper do in this reading? What's it asking of you? What's it looking at? As you approach that portal for rebirth, shining your light, what does that keeper do for you? Does he brush off your dander, maybe, from your shoulders? Does he give you a crystal when you go in through this portal? How does that work for you? To me, what this row is saying is that buckle up. We are going into a new space of rebirth, of a new awakening. We're going through this portal. And in that portal, we're gonna explore all sorts of edges of what this reality is all about. We're gonna look at it from a whole different point of a whole different perspective, a whole different point of view. True Black. What do we get to create with our lightsabers? Our lightsabers in this luminescence field of the infinite as we go through the portal. We get the King of Wands. King of Information. Wow. That's pretty impressive. We get to talk to the king, whoever that king is in our minds. Because I think that we may be shifting a little bit going through this portal to the infinite, this rebirth. We may be getting new ideas about this. And if you're thinking, well, I don't think I want to go there, we get the Destiny card. And I'm showing this so that you can see the fine artwork that is kind of hidden in this card. in all the major arcana cards. That up at the top looks like a portal, a wormhole. It is our destiny to be strong going through that interdimensional travel. Okay, I'm getting really woo-woo here. And the next card we get, oh my gosh, the King of Cups. It says King down there. There you go, King. King of Cups. At first, when I looked at this, I go, well, that's a woman. I go, you need to adjust your perspective there, Danny. King of Cups. The destiny card of us going into this new energy is surrounded by the King of Information and the King of Calm, King of Nurturing. Now, don't mistake kings for being males, because it's just the higher energy of. Certainly, this can be a woman. I never look at, even though it is a court card, I never really pay attention to the genders. It's the energy of. So the higher-minded energy of information, of calmness, we need to bookmark that as we're going into the vortex of 2024. We're going to be getting new energy, new information, new calmness, and a new way of dealing with reality or non-reality. Ooh, all righty. Thank you guys for watching Sunday with Spirit. Please send prayers out to all that need it. The war-torn, both nationally and individually. Some of us have been war-torn in this last 2023 year. 2024, if we can stay in the King of Cups energy, if we can stay in the coral energy of nurturing and rebirth, we'll be okay. Thanks for watching. Peace and love.